Sweety Pie and welcome back to my channel. If you've never been to my channel before, hi, my name's Sweety Pie, aka Melissa. Welcome to my channel. I do tons of reviews, swatches, demos. Oh, I do it all. So I'm sure there is something on my channel that you are going to enjoy. If you want to check around, there will be some videos at the end. You can always go into my channel and, view some videos for yourself. But yeah, let's get into this video. Today we're talking about the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette. Now, I did want to discuss just very briefly, Rich Lives Matter was written on a cake, and honestly, the first thing I thought when I saw that was that it was tailored to this new collection they were coming out with. But a lot of people took it very seriously, which I can understand, and yeah. Either way, I do enjoy Too Faced as a brand. I think that brand owners, they are really cracking down on these celebrities and these brand owners. But they're people too. Like, go into your past. Truly, look into your past. Are you perfect? Anyway, let's get off of the negativity and let's actually look into this baby. All of these are shaped like jewelry boxes. The highlighters, one of them they have already brought out, and then they brought out two more for this collection. I got the fancy pink diamond one. I couldn't resist. They're so cool looking. The box is cool looking. Everything's really cool looking. If you want fresh new pictures of when I first got it, obviously I have dug into this baby so far. Go to my Instagram. It's always linked down in my description box. Yes, so let's get into this video. I want to do a little bit of talking about this palette, all, how much it was, all that good stuff. And then we will go into the look I did today, which is this look right here. And yeah, then we can go into swatches. If you want to see anything either or, information, swatches, look, whatever, I will put timestamps down in the description as well so that you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. Alright, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing that I want to do is tell you a little bit of information about this palette. I don't have a ton of information. My phone is not here with me right now, darn it, and I usually write these things down, but the Pretty Rich collection, I'm pretty sure it can be found at Sephora and Ulta, and on the Too Faced website. I have to go get my phone because I can't remember how much this was. Alright, so now I have more information. I am such a silly willy. So in Canada, this was 59 Canadian dollars. I'm assuming it'll probably be like 45 US, but it was $59 Canadian for me. And the diamond highlighter is $42, which is insane for a highlighter. The first thing I want to talk about is the eyeshadow palette. In this palette, you come with 16 eyeshadows. And as I said before, I do have swatches and a good look at this palette, not in my hand, but as you can see, like, it literally comes like a jewelry box, which means it is quite bulky. I don't really find it hard to store because it's so small yet bulky. But the highlighter, on the other hand, it is very thick. Like, if you compare it in size to, let me just grab a highlighter that everyone would know of. Alright, I figured that this might actually be an easier conjunction. So these are the Artist Couture loose highlighters, and loose highlighters are usually thicker than the regular ones. Like, this is double its thickness. And then even worse, when you go as far as like the Wet n Wild ones, like, we're talking serious bulkiness here, so it is going to take up some room in your collection. But if you are looking for something really beautiful that you could potentially set on your vanity, this is really beautiful. Like, the packaging itself is very luxe. It's got that like leathery type of packaging, although I do prefer cardboard. You know what, this may actually be made, this may actually be cardboard. One up on Too Faced, because I'm pretty sure that this is just like an inlay of like some kind of fabric-y paper. But yeah, the inside of the palette, as I said, it does look like a jewelry box. It's got the velvet on the outside, or the inside of the top of the palette, and a smaller mirror that says Too Faced and Pretty Rich on the bottom. Then you have your 16 shades. There are, oh, not too many mattes. I think there's only 4. Yes, there's 4 mattes in this palette, and the rest are either glitters, pressed glitters, or shimmers. Now, all the glitters are not the same. The glitter that I love the most is actually Fluent in Diamonds. The rest of the glitters are just that. They are just glitters. Fluent in Diamonds has a little bit of pigment in it, and it really stands out, whereas Diamonds for Breakfast, Diamond Glitterati, and Diamond Life are all just pressed glitters that would look better, especially in smaller quantities, over top of another eyeshadow. But yeah, let's talk about some other stuff. I'm sure there's some things on here that I wrote. Well, you'd like to know they are free of sulfates, SLS, and SLES, parabens, and phthalates. Is Too Faced cruelty-free? Not quite sure about that, honestly. Let's look at the ingredients, because that's what I love about Sephora, is that the ingredients will be right here. Mostly mica and talc based. They have some dimethicone. I was rudely cut off by not only my camera filling up, but my battery dying. And then I had to rush around trying to figure out how I was going to get my video footage off onto the computer, because I've changed computers. My husband was nice enough to take my old hard drive out of my old computer and put it into a new one. But yeah, anyway, oh my gosh, we're getting off topic. I did just figure out, I was reading on Sephora about this palette, and they do actually, apparently, they break it down into quads, I think is what they said. And as I'm looking at this, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'd like to see like all 4 of these quads played out, because like the rest of them work, but this one is the one that doesn't work. Like, what would you be doing with all of these shades to make a cohesive look? Come on now. The rest of them I could see, like there's some shades that would go well, but like I don't understand it. Anyway, my thoughts about this palette are from 1 to 5. This is like a 2.5. I like the palette. I think that the quality of the shadows is great. I think they blend good, but I think this is like what we would call like a basic bitch palette. I think that if you are, if you like neutral kind of glittery tones where you want to be glam, but you also want to be in the neutral zone, this might be absolutely gorgeous for you. I think that the price is like a little bit up there, but if you love Too Faced, this packaging is incredible. It really is gorgeous. Now, as for the highlighter, I am wearing it today, and the one I have is in Fancy Pink Diamond. I will put in a little clip of what this looked like brand new, because the packaging is doll. The box itself that the highlighter comes in is the same kind of fabriciness, and it has like a little thing, it's almost just a little sticker, because you don't have to push on it, it's magnetically closing. It has the same kind of velvet, no mirror, which I don't care about, and then it has this beautiful like gemstone looking highlight. Obviously, I've used mine to death. This highlight is so pretty. This is kind of like if Hourglass did an iridescent pink highlight. I'm gonna put a little bit more on right now, just to show you. Now, I'm pretty sure that these are a baked formula, because you do have to, like, there's no kickback in the pan or anything, but they also stick really nicely to the skin. And I'm trying to catch that light for you guys, but it is so pretty, and they really do kind of stick onto the skin. It's not like flying everywhere. I think that Angelica, there's a YouTuber that I absolutely love, but she's a Swedish YouTuber, and I never remember how to say her name. It's in either Angelique or Angelica. I think this highlight would be like right up your alley. I think this is such a pretty highlight. It does have kind of the tie-dye effect, but not really. And I'm just trying to get like a nice swatch of it. Like, it's not glittery. It's just shimmery, and it does make beautiful cheekbone highlight action happen. See, like, even when I'm like fluffing it around, it only sticks to where I want it to. It's a really pretty highlight, and I think that if you want to highlight for $42, you might like this one. The packaging is definitely gorgeous, and the product is good. I think it's good. It doesn't, like, highlights don't last that long on me. This one lasts, you know, a good like 3 or 4 hours, and then it starts to dull down on me, but that's like normal thing with highlighters. So yeah, guys, let's go into the look, and yeah, I will show you how I got this look today with the glitter on the lower lash line. I know you probably can't see it. There you go. You can't really see it from far back because I've got so much light right here that's white. But yeah, I give you a little close-up, and yeah, let's go into that look. If you do not want to see the look, I will see you at the swatches. And this is all, if this is all you came for, well, so we're going to go into the palette. My palette is not new anymore. It looks used because I've used it quite a bit, actually. And we're going to go into its designer, which is their just matte cream shade. And I'm going in with a Morphe M441 brush. Now I'm going to use these shadows the way I've been kind of using them lately. I've created looks with all of the colors in the palette, and they have these like really interesting glitter shades in the palette. Now my first thought is to either go for the gold or the like bronzy silver we have here. And I will do swatches, or you may have already seen the swatches depending on where I put this in the video. But yeah, I think I am going to go for like a pinky, you know, goldy, like maybe we'll do pink on the inner and outer corner and the gold in the middle. We'll see where it brings me. But they do actually do like a cool toned crease color, which is called Fancy That, and then they also do a warm toned, which is It's Cashmere, which is this one right here. And then you have one darker matte, which is like this. It's really a dark brown. It looks more burgundy in the pan, but it shows up more dark brown on the skin. And then you have this one, which is Coal Under Pressure, and it is a black with like some silver glitter in it. God knows why they do that, but it can be used as a matte as well to deepen up your outer corners. But I think today, do I want cool tone? No, I'm going to go into It's Cashmere, and that's that warm toned crease color, and I'm just going to kind of work that into the crease just for a little bit of definition. Alright, so now that you've got that like nicely blended, it's not overly pigmented, but I think that if I packed it on, I could get it to be pretty punchy. But as a transition color, which is what they intended it for, I'm sure, it's really nice. It's just your basic browny orange color. Alright, so now I think I'm actually going to go in with one of my shimmers. I want to darken up the outer corner after, so I think the two colors that I'm going to use today are this one in Princess Cut, which is a it's a pink with gold glitter in it, so I'm definitely going to have to use a glitter glue. And then I'm going to go into Fluent in Diamonds, which is that glitter down there. So I think I probably will just do this and then kind of speed it up a little bit, because I'm sure you all know I'm going to put a base down of my glitter glue on the inner and outer corners first. Then I'm going to, after I get that kind of blended a little bit, I'm going to go into the glitter glue again, tap it on the middle, and work it in a little bit with that Fluent in Glitter shade. So let's get into it. Just a note, I am getting some fallout, but it seems to be sweeping off super easily, so that's something to note. Alright, I'm going to try a different method on the other eye. I'm actually going to try and pat it in with my finger and see if that makes a difference. So taking my glitter glue, patting it on the eye and going in with it. Oh yeah, that worked so much better. Okay, so this one, if you want less fallout and a much more smooth finish, this one in Princess Cut works so much better with your finger. Yeah, like very little fallout on this cheek at all. And then I'm just going to come up close to you guys so you can see what I've got going on. And I've just got that really pretty pink shade all over the eye. Gosh, that looks really pretty, actually. Not impressed by the glitter on my face, but I think I could have avoided that by using my finger the whole time. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to use the glitter shade like in the middle or like tap it on the bottom lash line as something really dramatic. And I think I might, okay, so I think I've got a good idea. I'm gonna take, this is a Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm gonna go into Oh That's Rich, which is that dark matte shade. And I'm gonna work a little of that into the crease and just kind of dust it along the lower lash line. Alright, so now that I've got my outer corner kind of a little more the way I kind of like it, I think I am going to go in with a glitter on the lower lash line, which you really do need to be careful about. So the way I think I am going to do this is I'm going to take an angled brush. This is the Crown Angled Brow Brush. I'm going to use this. And first of all, I'm going to grab some glitter glue and I'm going to place it along my lower lash line very carefully. Don't get it into your, eye, obviously. Use at own risk, all that good stuff. Alright guys, well this is the end result, the look. I put on mascara and I also put on my lippy. If you know me, you know I don't wear lashes that often. I use the CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro. It's okay, it's just okay. But one thing that I do absolutely love is this lippy. This is on Sex on the Peach. The color isn't even a color I would wear all the time, but these lipsticks from CoverGirl, if you are CoverGirl, Too Faced, are so amazing. Like, they're so freaking beautiful. The color, the packaging, the bullet, the shape, everything is so magical. Get yourself one of these lipsticks. You will not regret it. Online, sometimes the colors can be like a little bit weird, so definitely be aware of that, because the two colors I have looked like so similar in person, but looked really different on the website. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. This is the look, and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put this in before swatches. So yeah, stay tuned for the swatches, and yeah. the end of this review. I did throw in a look today because I was just like, I need to throw in a look. I feel weird not throwing in looks with my review videos because sometimes I just don't have time to post 2 videos on every palette. So most likely I will continue and do a look with the palettes that I, do reviews on. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve. We don't drink, so I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm probably going to clean the house, and that'll probably be about it because I have to get up early tomorrow morning. But yeah, I love you guys so, 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 so much. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope you guys like this video because, come on, if you watched this long, you liked the video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. Mwah. Bye!